so without chamois hunting again. And originally this was supposed to be a full week where I'm going to explore and spend the time in the mountains, but compliments of KLM, this has been cut down to a few hours. And the weather conditions today are basically shit. This is the day I have, so I think I will need to go for what presents itself. There was a group of chamois who skyline themselves coming over the hill there, so I'm going to get closer to them and see what that is, and if it is a suitable animal, I'm going to take it from there. Not at all the adventure I hope for, but you have to play the cards you have. Okay, let's pack up and spend the day moving in slowly, because they're in one of those mountain castles, so I don't think they are going to move too much around. So if I can get to the ridge in between and wait for the clouds to clear.
This episode contains sponsored items. Before you go, subscribe, like, and comment. Click the bell if you want notifications of new episodes.
The wind just turned, so I think they have not too much time now. It's very delicious. So now that I have the animal, I'm essentially looking for an opening or a loophole where I can let in the bullet. And here we have some potential both left and right, but the animal also needs to present the right angle so I can see the vitals clearly. And this is where quality optics with a reasonably high magnification is of great help. So here you can see that the twigs will block the shot. So there's no shot here. I need the animal to move into a better opening. I don't believe in brush busting, so I'm not going to send a bullet through the twigs. So now I'm just looking for new loopholes along the predicted path. That was my opening. And of course, through this process I'm adjusting natural point of aim so the bullet will strike exactly where I have my crosshairs. Yeah, so that's that. A well placed shot and a well arrested animal. And now I need to get over and up and retrieve it. Even though this was only 120 meters, as you can see it's fairly steep. Now I'm fairly certain that shot is going to attract a fair bit of criticism, the animal being in between the trees and all. Oh, you can hit the twig, the bullet will explode, it will wound the animal, it will run away, etc. No, it was a controlled shot taken in an opening with plenty space to put the bullet in. Now if I had taken the broadside shot further down when they were out in the open, there weren't really any trees to arrest the animal, and if it goes over the hill and falls down to the bottom of the valley here, there's a very big chance that meat is going to be ruined. So I didn't want that. I wanted them up in amongst the trees, and hopefully a suitable animal would present a suitable chance in a suitable position. And it did, and I shot it, and as you saw, it died and was arrested within a few meters. Okay, but this is what we practice for. And this is why I keep repeating basic marksmanship, so you can be aware of what is happening around you and make good decisions on the shot. Sure, I had many opportunities to shoot any of the animals here, but you really want to shoot the right animal in the right spot and preserve the meat and have a good carcass presented. Okay. I'll go up and get my backpack, drag it down here, pack down the gear, and I have some chamois behind me as well. It's an unknown number up there, but it's more than 4. It's certainly not disturbed by the shot. Not sure how many. 5, maybe 6, at least one of them is a family group. One of them is a young animal. I'm not sure if it has a kid, and there's one that's bedded down. And between the vibration in the spotting scope and my lack of skill, I can't really say what it is. It's actually a lot more comfortable viewing them via the binoculars. It has a wider and flatter image. I would definitely want more than the 10 pound which I have, because this is 2 kilos almost, and this is what, 700 grams or something like that, 1/3. I just bought one of these binder clamps here, and you can clip it straight in on the tripod. Much more comfortable viewing. You're seeing much more of the mountain. This cartridge holder here has actually been silly good. It's just a 3D printed thing I bought off the internet. It doesn't fall off. You have to grip it properly on the side, and it doesn't spew out the cartridges, and you can use it with gloves. It's one of those things I didn't realize I needed. I always had some sort of cartridge solution, but this has been super smooth. It seems like the forecast is going to hold after all. We'll pack off and set up some sort of base camp before I start climbing for the deer. Strike 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you see, a small tarp and a normal foam mat. Quite nice to have, although if you want to sleep out and have proper shelter, you need more than this minimalist thing I have here. There's no way this would have provided me shelter for me to sleep out. So the plan was to go out, spend a couple of days in the mountains, have the gears, find the different groups and find the perfect individual, but because of severely delayed luggage, I had only this day, so this rain will only increase, and it will turn to sleet and rain and ice, and in 2 days it will be cold. But the wind is really going to pick up. So I basically only had today. I'm just going to eat some food, load up the camera, and make a young powder.
Subscribe to the THLR channel by clicking the left logo icon, so you'll be shooting straighter than a drunk skunk before the sun shines over northern Norway.